That wasn't a very long intro. Like normally you let that run a little longer. That shocked me.
Well, I felt like we were ready for this one. I felt like we were prepared.
We were Tevin Campbell.
We've been prepared for 3 hours and 41 minutes at this point.
We've been going a while. Been going a while, man.
Yeah.
What was that little thing we put out with the NFL?
Yeah. So we are stepping into new territory, as it were, and we went on Twitter only because. Newsflash here, for those of you that only listen to us, we are now verified on Twitter. We have that blue check mark. Thank you very much. So we did an NFL review of a game, and over there on Twitter we had quite a
Bills-Vikings.
Yeah, Bills-Vikings. We had a group over there, so check that out. It is not released on anything other than on Twitter under our verified account name of SoWhutChuSayin.
Badass.
Yeah, that's right.
Good on you, Woody. Good on you. So the game was at Minnesota and the Bills.
That is right. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, I moved the camera the wrong way.
I went a little coin off that shit. That was good. Woody, I'm going to hit the emails right quick. Now, we're a little discombobulated because last week we put the mint ketchup episode on.
Yep. We did.
We did. We showed them how it's done.
Yeah.
Would you call it that?
Right. Yep. Uh-huh.
And what we learned is everybody needs a bald-headed white guy in their life. Right? Every podcast needs a bald-headed white guy with a little 5 o'clock George Michael shadow.
I'll take it
in their life.
Right? I'll take it.
Because so we got some complaints about the sound.
Yeah, but you know
that's all right. But they're the son of us, and we'll fix it. Wood and Keith, I'm not the fan of the standard Halloween episodes, mostly due to lack of belief in ghosts (quotation marks). But this was a real killer episode, pun intended. Thanks for switching things up. You definitely should have read Mac last due to the entertainment lament over Tom. I'm sure Tom's kids were deflated when he only got to play with them part-time. Funny shit. I say we need to do a mass Jamathan episode, but it might turn into Kimbo Slice, Steve Buscemi ticket for all bad things I've said about the Pats. For all the bad things I said about Pats. I don't want my ass kicked. I really appreciate the Prison Chronicles from Misty. We all need a reality check. Sometimes more Misty. Right in. Great episode. Love Jamathan.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot to get through. And
that was 2 weeks ago, right?
I led with the Jamathan because I'm so fucking confused over all the emails we got. So I pull out people we know, and as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, well, that's the first one. I just
that feels
weird. On that one. That feels weird. So I'm gonna go to the new emails that are coming in. For I guess I missed the ketchup one. We got a lot of ones in between talking about, that was weird not hearing you guys and blah 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 and the foursome, and there was a lot going on.
Yeah, and for those of you that listen, the majority of our listeners are only on audio. Now we do this video live just because it's fun for us, but the majority are audio only. And so what I tried to do was just let Mint Ketchup do their introduction. Now, what you don't know is that I cut off their outro and conformed it to make it sound like our outro. Okay. So if you want the rest of it, go over there and listen. They do a almost top 4, I think is what it's called.
All right.
It's kind of weird, but it's kind of neat how they incorporate all that. Anyway, that's where we're at with it all.
Have you ever? I want real talk from you. Okay. Have you ever looked at another guy and was, fuck, I wish I looked like him?
Yeah.
Who?
Brad Pitt, number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people say he looks like a wolf, and I think that's now because he's getting older.
I don't care.
That's a handsome dude.
Yep, he is. Yeah.
No Clooney, no Ryan Reynolds, no who's the guy from 16 Candles? Whatever his name is, Jake.
I would do Ryan Reynolds. He's the hot thing right now. He's like the.
He looks regular though. Like I could have sworn I saw Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but if you
bagging my groceries.
Yeah, but if you if you're famous, you could be regular Joe. Mm-hmm. But if you're famous, you're excellent and hot regular Joe.
Okay.
So I'll take it.
I think the answer is a guy working at Home Depot selling Ryobi fucking Ryobi machines, because that motherfucker was off the hook, man. I'm seriously.
I remember this.
I hope this motherfucker never goes to prison. Okay? Because if he does, either A, his commissary is going to be $1 million, or B, he's going to be aired out and dehydrated. He was, fuck that motherfucker, man. And can you pull up what episode that was? You're not.
I know.
You can't remember.
That was so far
but
back.
For me,
I don't know.
For me, as a black guy,
okay.
Rick Fox. Rick Fox.
Okay.
That pretty motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What a handsome fucking dude. I once listened to a podcast about Rick Fox, and he was talking about when he was at North Carolina and he walked into a party, and guys be like, okay, Rick, which 3 do you want? Because then we'll go for the rest of them. Because we understand we don't have a chance with what you got to do.
See, and you ask me as though, and I give you an age-appropriate answer, and then you're like, well, what about New Day guy?
Yeah.
So, okay, I say the same thing to you, but you give me an age-appropriate answer, and I'm like, yes, that makes sense.
Well, New Day guy now is for everybody, whether they your hue or mine. It's fucking Rock, right?
Yeah,
the Rock is somebody of undeterminate race, right?
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
You don't know if the Rock's 39 or the Rock's 59. He's got the crow's feet, right? But I'm not going to tell him that to his face.
Nope.
I'm not even going to tell him that on this podcast.
No, I'm just going to let him do his thing.
Yeah, nice fanny pack, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, email for last week.
Okay.
All right. Again, skimming. So give me a second. Yeah. Oh, you thought I was going to say ain't no rapper come back quite like I can. I take a muscle vomit. That's LL Cool J.
Yeah.
LL Cool J, another handsome motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah, I forget
another
about
handsome
LL.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Brad Pitt, right? And I turn around, I get Rick Fox, and then we do The Rock, and then we got LL Cool J. But who my daughter used to like? My daughter used to like. I remember my daughter cried when B2K broke up, and I was like, you know that's not real, right? I mean, Marion. I mean,
anything about
right?
Yeah.
So that was like that was not Chris Brown. That was who's that fucking dude? Bow Wow and shit like that. She like that.
Little
and,
Bow Wow
yeah.
and all that.
And then Aaron Carter, before he got tattoos on his face and died, people liked him too. Right?
Yes.
Aaron Carter, he was a handsome dude, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, whatever. I don't know why we're lusting over, first of all, young guys, and second of all, our insecurities with ourselves. Mom, Dad, you did a good job, all right? For the first 20 minutes, I thought you two had been taken over by some Halloween demons and become 2 middle-aged white women living in the suburbs. I pictured both of you wearing Ugg boots with your Lululemon vest and Stanley mugs full of snaggles while giving your weekly true crime podcast. But then one came in hot with Bundy being in his hood as a young Wood, and all was fine. Phew. I'm all in on your closed door sessions. A quality episode was fire. Let me stop right there. The quality episode, I said some things I thought like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Not like the free episode where I ever say anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, I shouldn't have said. But no, I stand by all that shit. And Mac, I want to thank you for that.
Yeah. So our closed door sessions, I'm glad you brought those up because
I didn't bring them up. Mac did.
He did. And what I'm going to tell you to those of you listening, whether it be now or in the future or watching, closed door sessions, that's where we do dig a little deeper. We talk about some stuff that, hits a little bit closer to home. And for those, I made a really big, if you are only a viewer of the podcast, you can get those closed door sessions as well on Facebook if you become a supporter over there. You just subscribe, you hit the little badge thing, it subscribes, then you get all of our closed door sessions, and it's included in that as well. I put up a little icon. It's above your head there, Keith. It's new and neat and fun. Go over there and check it out.
Above my head. When you said Facebook, that was above my head. Are we on Facebook? We do that shit?
Yeah. Well, we're streaming live to Facebook right now with people watching us.
So the answer is yes. You don't have to be fucking condescending.
Well, I had to be a little bit.
Real talk. Where we at on combined no-hitters? I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
I imagine for the people in the South, the enjoyment is similar to sleeping with your sister. I mean, you got some ass, but it's your sister. So, yeah, you threw 6 no-hit innings, but some other dude had to come in and help. Just awkward. Can't wait for Jameson's reaction to that. Love, Mac.
I'm not a big fan of it either. I get that you kept another team from getting a hit, but I like one pitcher no hitter. That's
stay out there for the 9 innings.
Yeah,
they don't do that no more though. Because
very rarely do they do that. Yeah,
just like in the NBA, they have game management,
which
so
is
you sit out. So here you are, you play for I don't know who's the hot team right now, Milwaukee.
Yeah,
right, and
Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
No.
Nope. Giannis is going to sit out against. I don't know. Who sucks? The Lakers.
The Lakers.
He's gonna sit out against the Lakers now because
load management.
No. Makes no sense.
You know who the king of that is Kawhi Leonard because he sat out a whole season.
No. The king of that is the Spurs because
they started it.
They started that shit with Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker. And I'm going to quote Tony Kornheiser on this from PTI. He said what he loved about Michael Jordan is when you went to see a Michael Jordan game, you got full money for your ticket.
Yep. Yeah.
That motherfucker busted his ass every night. Oh, it was fucking Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
If you're the LA Clippers back then, you knew you were going to get beat by 35 points, but you were still going to watch Michael Jordan beat your ass for 35 points. Yeah. So, every time.
So there's something to be said about that, and that whole game management it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Just get out there and play. Like that's all you've got. I get that everybody's chasing a title, and I understand that, but go play. I mean, you're making how many millions, and just go play.
Here's about me. The money, it's about the love of the game. That's why Mike could pull over to a fucking park and
still whoop ass.
And fucking Nebraska and say, I'm going to go bust their ass right quick for 21 points.
Yeah. You know who I feel like now? I don't know. Maybe you have any. Maybe you know his career better than me. But Allen Iverson, I feel like, is the guy that would do that, shit on everybody, and then walk away.
Yeah.
And then maybe even fight a person or two, and then drive off. Like, I just whooped your ass. Never think that you're NBA worthy because I just kicked your ass and then walk out of there.
Last one was, and this is after Allen, is Kobe. Last one to do that shit.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stand him when he played, and this is not because he died in such a fucking way. But this motherfucker was the last one that would just show up and just drop it on you and leave.
Yeah.
Because this is what I do.
Yeah, this is what I can do, and this is what I'm going to, and this is what you had happen.
Okay. What am I calling? Micro emails. Quick emails. I don't know. Quick hits. Yeah. You're staring at me because you want me to help you help me. And I didn't know the word. All right.
Like we're going in circles.
Keith and Wood. I consider the 2 Live Crew collaboration a success, although I love this guy. Although there were moments where I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. A lot of noise. The party really made me appreciate what you two do, although Lofton and crew really have the beginnings of a good thing. Tell them they need their own wood to clean up the audio, though.
Yeah.
We don't need a bald-headed white guy, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, that's twice. Yeah, harnessing Guy Henderson. Well, Yay. I can fucking read.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yay Henderson is inner Jesse when he needed to find his own Jesse Jackson was insightful and funny. Yay is hopeless and worthless, however. White Bibby giving out ass and check that box stole the show. I think those were all you, Keith. Nice job to all. Love, Jamathan. So those are 2 weeks of fucking emails.
Yeah.
Popular emails. Here's one next time I'm on. Not next week. Next time I'm on. I'm just gonna read emails from people that people never heard from before. I'm gonna omit the other guys so people see how bad the emails are we get.
Yeah, I like that idea because we get enough. Oh shit, we get enough hate that people are like, "Why didn't you do? Why didn't you?" Because be creative, put some effort in.
Put some effort.
That's all we're asking.
All right, that's the end of the emails.
That is the end of our emails, which brings us to our snaggles, which is I don't know. How do you put 4 hours of snaggles into 5 minutes? I don't know. But what we're going to start with is this because it is new. It is I wish you would. This is aged 1 year in oak barrels, peach-flavored whiskey. Now, this bottle I'm showing to the camera right there, that is straight from Hammer Spring that we have hosted a couple of times.
Twice. Those are our people. Why the fuck he doesn't let us know he put out new shit is beyond me.
I don't know, but this peach whiskey is incredible.
Yeah.
If you put sugar around the ring and you poured it in, it'd be like one of those
lemon drops.
The peach candies.
Rim shot.
Yeah. basically.
A
rimmer.
Are you talking sex or are you talking alcohol?
I'm talking candy. If you put sugar on the ring of this peach drink, it would be just that. It would be a peach ring candy, and it is delicious.
Okay, I'm drinking Wursteiner. Das is it some German shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had to cut that with a knife to eat it.
It's fucking delicious. I picked up on this shit on my own. Let me see if I can get this right. Stelz 1753 Wursteiner Das Evening. Dunkel. I don't know. Shit tastes like if you melted a Hershey bar and put alcohol in it. Shit is thick and delicious. That's my Snaggles.
Thick and delicious. Just like you like it. You know, the Buccaneers played in Germany.
How'd I miss that? Did they really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, this morning.
Who'd they play?
They played, I don't know, but they won.
Mm-hmm.
And it was entertaining. I don't even remember now. Anyway, our Snaggles is brought to you by Tiger Claw Tattoo. They are at 801-410-4245. They're always taking new people in. You might have to schedule yourself out a little bit, but I do know that they picked up a new artist here recently. He moved from the St. George area of Utah up to the Salt Lake Tiger Claw area of Utah, and that's where you can hit them up. I don't know if he's it's Tiger Claw Tattoo. They're not hurting for clients. However, if you want to get in, that would be the guy right now. He's building his clientele up here in the northern end of the state versus the southern end of the state. So go check those guys out. Great artwork to put on your body. And I've been itching bad to get me another tattoo. Anyway,
what do you want? What are you thinking about?
I
so
don't.
What you're saying on the back of your head?
Yeah, no, on my back, like on my shoulders in Old English. It's just so what you're saying. And I walk around, I'll rip like with my shirt off, like I lift.
My lips licking your middle back.
Yeah, I don't do legs. I just do upper body, bitches. What?
That's called the chicken.
Next up, we have MVP Jersey Framing. That is 801-910-7556. MVPJerseyFraming.com if you want anything that you thought you succeeded at as a youth, maybe middle school, high school, even in college. You know what?
Even softball, rec league softball.
Yep.
And your number 16. Your number's got to be 69. I'm going to step in for MVPJerseyFraming.com. If your number's 69, all right, you get a discount because that's so creative.
Yeah, so all you middle-aged men that have 69 as your jersey because you think it's funny, actually just pick your high school number. Go see MVPJerseyFraming.com and get yourself hooked up. Last up, we have Kick Rocks Clothing. That is KIKROX Clothing. They're on Instagram. He's on Instagram. I guess it's just one feller. He also, if you are in the Florida area, what part of Florida again was it? Orlando, Florida. If you're over there in Disney World and you're like, you know what, I need some new clothes. I need to look fresh when I go into Disney World, go to Harry Potter World. Kick Rocks Clothing's where it's at, guys. So go check him out. Make sure you get yourself hooked up with something beautiful and something nice so you can show those Disney princesses what's up. Anyway, that's all I got.
That's it? All right. I'm going to lead with this.
We're on 1 of 3. I want to just say that.
1 of 3.
Yeah.
1 of 3
Episode 1 of 3 this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we got a thing.
You tipped your hat. You showed your cards.
I did. I had to. People got to know. 1 of 3. Here we go.
Okay. I would like to say I would have been an awesome fucking billionaire. That's I would just like to lead with that.
Okay.
I would be the guy, okay? I walked into a store. Not just a store in fucking July. I walked into the store fucking November 14th, right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Okay, and I'd be in a long line because people buying their turkeys and their stuffing.
Yeah, they do.
Their hog mugs, chitlins, their pozole, whatever the fuck. Greens, cabbage.
Yep.
And I would say from this point on, from me, forward, I'm paying for everybody's shit. Don't worry about it. Don't give them a fucking receipt. Don't give them nothing. I'm paying for everybody's shit. Now, you're not getting out of line. You're not going to buy other shit.
No.
You stay in line. Whatever you got, I'm paying for that shit.
Yes.
All right? I would have been the guy walking around, and I would say to these fucking kids, yo, at the mall, hey, you want some new Jordans? Yeah. Matter of fact, weird old guy, I do want some new Jordans. Let's go to Foot Locker. I'm buying Jordans for the next hour for anybody that walks in here under the age of 12. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right? Hey, you want to play in this league? You don't got them. I'm paying for all that shit. Why didn't I win the fucking money? Somebody win a $2 billion fucking dollars. I would every time. I'm so optimistic. I think I'm going to win that shit. I would have been an awesome fucking billionaire, and I know the heavens and the earth and the gods are like, you know what? Keith would be a shitty fucking billionaire. because on the other hand, I'm vindictive.
Yeah.
Right? So there's that side taking care of all the kids. The other side is, hey, fuck you. I own you. I'm gonna buy your house and burn it down.
Yep.
while your family watches. All right, I'm gonna buy your house. I'm gonna buy your family photos, and I'm gonna burn them down. There's people out there I just want to fucking eradicate them from the face of the earth. All right, so leave your family portraits. I'm burning all that shit. There's that side of me.
Yes. Also, like, if I had that money, like, if you're a good person, wouldn't you want to see other people happy? Because if you're making other people around you happy, don't you want to be happy too? Like, wouldn't them being happy make you happy? So I'd be like, you know what? You look like you're down on your luck. Let me give you, I don't know, a car. Let me give you, I don't know, a hamburger, something. I feel as much as, like, I would do what you said. Like, you know, hey, all these people here, your groceries are on me.
Yes.
But what I would first do, and maybe you were going there at some point in this, what I would first do is say, all right, everybody in my family, immediate, so my siblings and my parents.
And there's 5 of y'all, right? 4.
4. And then everybody in my girl's family and her immediate siblings, your houses are paid.
So how many is in your girl's family?
6.
6. Okay, so there's 10. And then your podcast family is something
Negative.
I didn't hear. Okay, so they're out. Got it.
I thought you were my family.
All right, but you said 4, and I know the 4 siblings you have.
Oh, you said 5. Okay, you're right. 5.
All right. So that's me.
Yeah, it would be covered.
Okay, got it.
So I would take care of those 5, then those 6, and make sure everybody's covered.
Yes.
If anything, I'm just paying for your house, and then that's it.
You say that. I say that all the time.
Yeah, that's it. Just take care of my house, and then man, can you imagine? Like, if you don't have a house payment,
what type of employee you become?
A shitty one.
Subpar. I wouldn't go shitty. No, subpar.
I may become shitty.
Yeah, your reviews, right? Because they always got like 1 to 5, right? And 1 is shitty. 2 needs a little help, right? 3 is sufficient.
Okay, I'd be a 2.
4, right?
I needs a little help.
I'm 2 across the board. And if you check a 3, I'm grabbing it from you. I'm erasing the 3, and I'm putting a 2 on there because that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm doing a disservice to Wood and his lottery winnings.
Yeah.
And my paid-off house.
Yeah.
If I let you go 3.
Yeah. And because there's people that say, well, I would do all these. No, I wouldn't. Because if I pay off your house, you still have a little bit of responsibility in your life. You may have a car payment. I don't know. You may have a credit card debt that I don't know about. That's fine. But once you have no house, you can take care of all the rest. So you still have to be responsible. And I was gratuitous enough to give you something. So here's your house. Paid off.
You paying the houses off left and right. And I know my boys would show up the next day at work with their dicks hanging out. And they'd be like, Terry, your dick's hanging out. And they'd be like, yeah, I know. I didn't zip it up this morning, and I'm leaving it out all day. Is your dick cold? Don't worry about my dick. I'm just doing my thing. Well, you're offending people. Well, fuck those people and being offended. My house is paid off.
Yeah.
Terry, we're going to write you up. Oh, write me up and then write my dick up separately because those are 2 different entities.
Yeah, I function separately.
That's my purpose, right? So me and the family, we were in on a group fucking thing, right? And it's probably 14 of us, and we're playing. We're all over the place. We're in St. Louis, we're in D.C., we're in New York, we're in Georgia, we're in Boston, we're in Virginia. We're all over the fucking place. And when that bitch hit in California, I was like, God damn it, that's why I hate that fucking state.
Yeah.
I hate California. But good on them. And where I'm a little disappointed in them is the fact that they didn't say, hey, look, let me tell you something. If I won $2 billion, everybody would know that shit. Everybody would know that shit.
They say there's a risk with that.
What's the risk? What's the risk?
If you make it known, now all of a sudden you're center of attention, possibly being attacked. Of course, I would have bodyguards.
Yeah.
Guns.
Attack. Somebody rolling up on me and attacking me. Okay. Yeah. Good luck, motherfucker, because I just got a golden Uzi.
Well, it happened to...
with heat-seeking bullets.
It happened to Brother Pelosi, and he's worth millions.
You said brother. Is he at the hospital yet?
Yeah, he's at the hospital.
It's just fucking. You know what, man?
Since we recorded, this was 2 weeks ago that we recorded, and we talked about that. How many articles have you seen about that since we recorded?
I haven't seen shit.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Here's the thing, man. You know, if I can get in the government shit right now, we don't talk politics, but I'm going to talk government shit. It wasn't set up that way. It wasn't set up for people to make a career out of being a politician.
No, it was not.
That's all I'm saying. And Pelosi, I mean, I won't say that because then people are going to think I'm choosing sides, but she got a chicken neck. I didn't say that.
I will say this about her. She definitely loves her snaggles. And if you're ballsy enough to get on the TV and be like us, I got to give you some credit there.
Yeah.
So if they're yelling at you for one side, they can yell at me for the other side. So there we go. We're walking the middle.
Back where this started, I would have been a fucking awesome billionaire. Can you imagine this fucking podcast being broadcast live from fucking, I don't know, Paramount Studios?
I do.
Right? And
I dream about that a lot.
And you got Tom Hanks walking by. We're like, Tom, get your ass over here. Give us 3 minutes. Right? Denzel, come the fuck over here.
And then all of a sudden, Tom Cruise and his youthful ass walks by. Hey, Thomas, can you come on over here?
He's got a weird middle name too. His name's like Tom. It's some some regal last name.
I'll see if I can. Let me see if I can find it. Tom.
Matt Puglia.
Thomas Cruise Mapother.
Oh, that's his last name.
Mapother the fourth.
Anyway,
he's the fourth.
I that would be beautiful, and I would bring that to the people. I'd be that person. Yeah. And you got people that would elevate, like Mac and your Jamathan and your Misty and even your fucking filthy Zach.
Yep.
People would just elevate up and just be normal people.
I think that's the
normal. They'd be reverend people.
And see, to go back to what I said, like you want to announce, like everybody's gonna know I've got the $2 billion.
I do it.
Okay, but if you're a good person and you do good with it, I don't think you have those people wanting to come at you to kill you. Now there may be there, and they will be there. But I think there will be fewer in numbers if they see that you are out there to do good.
What's Killing Me going to do, though? Killing Me is not going to get you the money. It's not going to get life insurance out on me.
Nope, not going to do a damn thing other than give my family the rest of the money. So here's the thing. This will go back. Maybe you could dig into the archives of your brain there.
Ooh.
If you were to win the lottery, now you have a significant other. If you were to win the lottery, is she going to say to you, what do you do with your share? What do I do with my share?
She's going to shut the fuck up, and all of a sudden she's going to start walking, I don't know, 5 feet behind me. Okay? She's going to have a fucking dashiki on her forehead, and you mind your fucking business. Let me do what I do. That's what's going to happen. You shut your fucking mouth. You watch me count my money and do what the fuck. Look, shut up. Open the car door for me. Clean the kitchen. All right?
Okay, so now that's what you think is going to happen, what would actually...
No,
you share a 50-50, right? Like what's mine is yours, yours is mine.
Shit all goes to a pool. Yeah. If you want to do that, what's mine is mine. Okay, what I'm doing with mine is I'll see you in 6 months because I'm going to Japan where they got pure drugs and flexible Japanese women.
I'll see you in
and you
Taiwan.
Do whatever you do. You do whatever you do. Your Shamar Moores, your fucking Rocks, your fucking Clooney's.
Yeah.
Go hang out.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll see you back here in 3 months.
Yeah.
We do our thing. When everything's good.
Well, 3.5 months. Because 3 months, all right, cool. We come back. Got to get that AIDS test.
Oh, yeah. You got to test that first.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we move on. And you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nothing is spoken of it. You just, I was over here. Cool. Oh, I was over here. Cool.
See, there's my problem. I'd speak about it. I'd be like, yo, that Japanese girl could put a foot in the small of her back from the front side. So why is that not happening over here? All right?
Yeah. No, I would leave that. I would leave that in the country that I came from. I'd just be like, where'd you go? I went to Japan. Oh, what'd you do? I had a good time. Cool. Moving on.
Do you remember the early stages of internet porn? We had there was Indian for you. There was like Pakistani for you. Yeah, and
I do remember.
And they always call Indian women auntie. And then you go to the fucking porn page and they had all that hair. And he's like, I don't know what the fuck it is with not eating beef, but it makes your hair grow really long, man. That's kind of gross. And anytime you see all that hair, you're like, that's got to not smell great. When did women start shaving their shit?
I would say that was probably in the 90s. Yeah.
90s is when it got.
So
not the 80s. Not the 80s.
I think the 80s was we were getting lower. We were shaving down a little bit, but we weren't getting rid of it. I think in the 90s, towards the end of the 90s, even mid to late 90s is when it was going away.
Okay.
But I mean, you always had your outlier. You always have an outlier. You have somebody that was in the 70s. It's like, I don't want this. But the majority in the 70s were like, if I can rock the fro here, that's the shit I'm going for. Then the 80s started to get a little less, and the 90s lesser, and now you see that and you like, what is this? I didn't even know what to do here.
I was in college. I was in college, and yes, I did go to college for a little bit. And I remember I met this girl, and I'm not gonna say her name, but I remember I was like, yeah. All right, cool. I'm going to get there. And she hugged me one time, right? And she was shorter than me, so she had to reach up to hug me. So when she hugged me, she had on a fucking halter top. And that's where the armpit came, and the hair laid on my shoulder. And I remember the amount of sweat she left on the top of my shoulder. I was like, do I really want to do this?
No.
Do I really want to do this? And no, you gotta remember, little man gets into the game. Little man's like, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. He's like, she just left a glob of fucking sponge sweat on my top of my shoulder. Do we really want to do this? And little man's like, yeah, let's do this. And then you do this, and you feel oh boy,
yeah.
I can't believe I tell these stories. Let me just fucking finish because I'm there now. You feel the leg hair on your hair, and you just. It's like hugging my boy. It's like hugging my boy Jason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you don't do that. And that's the thing. That's the nice thing about the lottery.
You do it 20. That's
20. That's the thing. Yeah. Well, at 20, sure. But if I win the lottery at 19 and a half, guess what? I'm not doing that because I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay for what I want.
Yeah.
And I probably, in my 20s, if I would have won $2 billion in my 20s, I may have made it to 26. Like. I mean, feel like that's a stretch.
What would have been your demise?
Who the hell knows?
Yeah. Pick it.
Anything. Yeah.
Whatever.
I could have been some other dude,
mm-hmm.
Some other gal. Could have been a plane. It could have been an alligator. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it was the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle. It would have been something stupid because in my 20s.
You said it could have been a plane. It could have been an alligator.
I don't know.
You're about right with that.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know. In my 20s, I don't know. In my now not 20s, my 20s times 2, it'll be probably an injury. I'll probably get out of bed and pull something, right. Fall down some stairs. How did he die? It's a conspiracy. No, bitch was just old and fell.
I just hope the motherfucker that won the thing is I don't even want to say a good person. I want to say a forward-thinking person and will take care of people outside of themselves.
Yeah.
Because you give me $2 billion. Because I run with you. We're still doing a podcast. Yeah. $2 billion, right?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
We're still doing it.
It's just we have better mics and a bigger studio.
Better mics, bigger studio, better guests. Yeah. And all the people that run with me, now all of a sudden they got to come. Because I don't want to meet new people.
No.
And now all of a sudden I got $1 billion on meeting people they all got to have $500 million. I don't trust those motherfuckers. I still want my gritty motherfuckers that knew me when I was shitty.
Yeah.
Running with me. And we're showing up to top shelf shit, doing top shelf things, having a good time like heathens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to show up to top shelf shit acting like we're bottom shelf busters.
Acting?
Acting? Oh, we're going to be.
Yeah, right.
Can I get a Jack and Coke? What kind of, well, I'll say, okay, whiskey Coke. What kind of whiskey? What's your bottom?
Yeah.
Give me your whale shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want because I know it gets me drunk just as fast as the top shelf shit.
Get me drunk, Francois.
Yeah, that's the stuff we want.
With that, is that what you're saying?
That is what I am saying. That is what I'm saying for episode 1 of 3 this week. Listen, if you've made it this far, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight as to what's coming. We are doing a 3-part series. That is, we are sitting in this woodshed and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, back to back to back.
Drunker.
It's going to get worse each time. If you want early access to episodes 2 and 3, make sure you subscribe on whether it be Anchor, Spotify, or Apple, or on Facebook. You can get it there as well. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait for the following 2 weeks to see what comes after this episode. It's going to be great. I can guarantee you because if Snaggle starts 4 hours early and we have 2 more to go, by the end of this thing, it's going to be a riot. So please, please, please Don't forget to subscribe. Check that out over there. And Keith, I got to tell you, my man, this week has been, as always, nothing short of a pleasure.
See you back here in a minute. We out.
So what you saying? Clips down.